I am Alan Perez, and I'm so happy and so joyful today, this special day, because Veronica has a wonderful session for us in, in working with money blocks and releasing those money blocks so we can create more abundance in our life. I'm so happy to have you, all of you here. And without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Veronica Parks. She's the founder of the Soul Healing System, and she helps people to clear trauma and pain from the past in the subconscious level. Let us all have, if you can, have a pen and paper ready, please, because today is going to be a really wonderful session and you need to take some notes.
Hi, my beautiful souls, and welcome to Soul Healing Sunday. We make the Sunday, the healing, so fun. We make the Sunday fun too. Today's theme is going to be attracting financial abundance. So, I'm going to share with you some amazing concepts that will change your money paradigm. And then we're going to go on a journey on the Akashic records to clear some of those blocks. Does that sound good to you? Yeah? All right. Wonderful. Aside from that, as people are still joining, I want to thank you very much for participating in the week of gratitude in our private Facebook group. For me personally, it was so amazing because going 7 days on nothing but water, which I have no idea how I have so much energy, just physically, mentally, it doesn't make any sense. But there were times when I was feeling a little dizzy or nauseous and I had to lay down in bed and just reading your gratitude, like what are you grateful for all the amazing things that you have in your life. It just filled my heart and I'm like, okay, I can do this. So thank you. Thank you very much for that. And if you haven't, go back and continue doing because you want to attract financial abundance in your life. What better way to do that than to raise yourself to that vibration, to have more joy? When you have joy, when you express gratitude, you're attracting more abundance in every area of your life. And that's not just money, that's friends, love, everything that you have around, right? Oftentimes, we are so trained on paying attention to what we don't have, and we miss the many things that we do have. I was speaking to my mom the other day, and sometimes she has a tendency to go into things that are wrong, and she's good at that. So she was going and on and on and on. I'm like, well, mom, tell me something positive. And she's like, there's nothing positive. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. So I'm like, okay. The fact that during this time, people are locked up in their apartments. You have a home, you have a garden, you have every vegetable and fruit that you can imagine growing right there. You can play, you have chickens, you have ducks, you can go play with them. Like there's so much to be grateful for. Many people would think that's heaven. And sometimes the very little things we take for granted. And I'm like, I want to have that garden. I wish I had that. So that is something that I'm putting on my list to bring into my life. I invite you to join the group and continue that gratitude every single day. And I want to announce the winner. Okay. So every day I'm like, oh, it's going to be this person. Then I'm like, oh, it's going to be this person. It just kept going. So far, the top two people were Deb and Liddy. And Liddy has been so amazing, not only sharing what she's grateful for, but supporting every other member. Anybody else that was sharing, she would go in and support them. And that is such a great tool to have to build that community because we're growing together. You know, all of these things that we're doing, they're infectious. And Deb going above and beyond. I mean, you want to go to the Facebook group and read Deb's gratitude. The way she pays attention to the little things that most people take you for granted. It's like I read her gratitude and I'm like, oh my goodness, like you should make this your hobby and just spread all over social media how you see the world so many more people can get inspired to see that way. So, what I did is I wrote your name on two papers. We're gonna let the spirit decide, okay? I'm gonna fold them, close my eyes. Drum roll, please. The winner of the private session well, we get to remove your psychic cords so you don't leak any more energy and give you a complete energy upgrade is Deb. Congratulations, Deb.
Wow, thank you. Wow, I feel
you
very blessed. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I am so, so happy for you. And this is a great example of what happens when you give so much, when you show up every single day, when you show up for yourself and others. When you express gratitude, you raise your vibration, therefore, things come to you. And Deb is a great example for that. So, congratulations. Okay, moving on. I want to share a lot of things with you today, so I want to get as much as possible, and it's 119. Again, I was just talking to Alan. My birthday, I see it all the time. So take a pen and a paper. I'm going to share a few concepts with you that will help you change and shift that paradigm to attract more abundance in your life. Number one, anybody is familiar with arigato money? Raise your hand if you are. Okay, we have a few. Arigato money, we had Ken Honda, who decided to interview 17,000 millionaires and billionaires to find out what is that common denominator that all of these people do every single day to attract more abundance in their life. Like, what is the secret? And what he found out is that expressing gratitude for money attracts more money. And he wrote an entire book and developed many courses on arigato money, which in Japanese means thank you money. So the way it works is anytime money comes in or goes out, you say thank you money. Let's say I'm paying for groceries. Then I say it internally, thank you money. Because money is energy. And money doesn't have value, is what we can do with it that has value. So when we express gratitude, whether it's going out or whether it's coming in, now we attach the whole different vibration to money. Therefore, we allow the healthy circulation of it in your life. But when we're like holding on to it really tight, usually something bad happens and we lose the very thing we accumulated. Whether it is you paying for a bill, you giving somebody some money, you receiving a check in your bank, I invite you to say thank you money every single time and completely change the vibration that you have around money. When you give, you will receive. When you invest in yourself, the universe will invest in you. When you help others, gifts will come back to you. It might come back from the same person, it might come back from another person. It doesn't matter. Thank you, money. And when you see a quarter on the street or even a penny, pick it up and do the same thing. Thank you, money. Allow that to come in your life with ease and grace. Number two is I invite you to completely swap the word spend with invest. When you spend, right now, you can close your eyes for a second and say, I'm spending money for my mortgage, I'm spending money for my clothes, I'm spending money for food, and notice how that feels in your body. Now say, I invest money in my property, I invest money in healthy food. I invest money in myself. I invest money in my friends. Now open your eyes and feel, let me know if you notice the difference. So completely eliminate the word spend, because any money that goes out, we want the money to go out with joy. So there's no such thing as I'm spending money for something. I'm investing. I'm investing in my food. I'm investing in my electricity. I'm investing in my air conditioner. Deb's in Canada. She's investing in her heat. That's a lot of joy, right? So from now on, anytime money goes out, you are investing. And you will get a return on investment much bigger than you had before. Number 3, I invite you to swap the word expensive, and we use that quite a bit. The word expensive, and this came to me 2 days ago, with the word wealthy. Because I personally caught myself looking at things and be like, oh no, that's too expensive, that's too expensive. And I'm like, whoa, that is not good language. That is not good conscious language that brings financial abundance in my life. And I'm like, what if I say wealthy? And all of a sudden my body feels so good. So anytime you look at something, you want to buy a car and there is a price sticker, you're like, wow, the car is really wealthy. You want to buy a dress. Oh, that dress is really wealthy. Not only are you attaching a different vibration to the money, but you'll also come to that level that you can attract that thing into your life. And you can practice that right now. Close your eyes and think of something that you're actually thinking to purchase. Maybe it's a course, maybe it's a tangible item, and you probably said, "Ooh, this is too expensive." And now say, "This is wealthy." And notice the difference. My friends, words have a lot of power. And there are words that have high vibration, there are words that have low vibration. So I'm giving you a few examples today to choose words that have high vibration so you can attract the very thing in your life. So nothing is expensive anymore in your life. It's pure wealth. Sounds good? Yeah? All right. I love the smiley faces. I was doing a private session with a client yesterday and I kept drinking water. It's like, Veronica, you drink a lot of water. I'm like, that is the only thing I can have. Of course I do. Okay. The next one is you look at something, there is an offer, whatever, and you say, I can't afford that. That is too much. I can't buy that. That is out of my price range. And all of these excuses. And maybe it is and maybe it is not. I invite you, when you are presented with an opportunity that every cell in your body says, this is the right thing for me. Instead of saying, I can't afford that, this is too expensive, this is too much, I can't do this, I can't do that. Simply swap it with the question, how can I afford that? The moment you say, I can't do something, your mind shuts down and completely ceases to look for answers. When you say, how can I afford that? You will be surprised how many ideas come up. You'll get ideas to bring more abundance into your life, to purchase the very thing you desire. Be like, how did I not see this opportunity before? So swap it with a question, how can I afford that? The last one, which is number 5. When you see things that you want into your life, whether it's somebody's relationship, whether it's a beautiful car, whether it's an amazing body that somebody has, most people, they feel jealous, judgmental, or critical that they don't have that. So that is the lowest level they can be. The next level, you say, oh, I want that. Now, the word want is very tricky because we use it a lot. Want equals lack of. When we say we want something, we tell the universe that we don't have that. Therefore, we're not going to get it. Instead of saying, I want this car, I want this dress, I want this workshop, I want this partner, say, I love this. And a magical thing happens. Whatever you want in your life, when you drive through the streets, when you go to a store, everywhere you go, and you see something, begin to pay attention to things that you really love and say, oh, I love this. Oh, I love that. For whatever reason, I have a fascination with sports cars, but they have to be colors like a yellow or a red or a bright blue. And every time I see one, I'm like, I love that. I love that. When anybody that I know achieved success in something, I am happier for them than they are for themselves. I'm like, oh my goodness, and I truly feel that in every cell of my body. When you train yourself to be that way, then you tell the universe that you're ready for the very same thing in your life. So whichever things that you choose to have into your life, when you see them around that other people have it or experience it, say, I love that. See somebody that has the body you wished you had, say, I love that. And all of a sudden, your subconscious mind is like, oh, you love that? Okay, then I'm going to give you nudges to get up and go to the gym and maybe do a 21-day fast like Veronica did, or anything else, right? Substitute I want something with I love that, or I choose that. It's a high vibration, and you'll bring the very thing you choose. So right now, I want you to think of a sum of money that you choose to have in your bank account, and by when. Be very specific. 10K on November 1st. Beautiful. 10,000 by the end of the year. Okay. We got a lot at once. This is beautiful. By the way, did you guys know that this is the 11th Soul Healing Sunday? And we started at 11/11. And now I'm saying all this once here. 10K in 4 months. Okay? Lady, going a step farther. I choose to have $110,000 in my account on December 31st. That's with the extra zero. Perfect. All right. So everybody put their numbers. Beautiful. Now, close your eyes because it's not the money that you want. Close your eyes for a moment. And the sum that you chose to bring into your life and the date. So as you travel into the future, the day has come that you have that money in your account. Now, imagine everything you're going to do with that money. What are you going to buy? What are you going to do? Maybe you're going on a trip. Maybe you decide to invest. Maybe you decide to go gambling. What are you going to invest in yourself? What fun activities are you going to do now that you have the very sum you chose to have? Feel that in every cell of your body. If you don't do the correct calculations, just do percentages. 10% I'm doing this, 10% I'm giving away, 10% I'm going to a spa. whatever it is for you. Okay, open your eyes. Now, this is your final work for the week. I invite you for the next 7 days to visualize the very thing you just did now. We only did it for a few seconds, maybe a minute. Because it's not the money that we want, it's what we can do with it. The joy that brings in our lives and the opportunities to help others and do more is the value that it brings in. Whether it's more freedom, more love, more joy. So every day, when you wake up, you can even do it twice. The moment you wake up and before you drift into sleep, take a few seconds and see yourself on the day having the exact sum of money and go on a shopping spree. Do whatever you feel like doing because now you have the very amount you chose to have. And if every other day you come up with new things to buy or do, perfect. And allow yourself to feel that in every cell of your body. And once you're feeling that, take it a step further and say, I want to multiply this feeling, make it 10 times stronger. Smell it, taste it, feel it, hear it, sense it. When you apply all those senses to the very thing you desire, it will become reality. And the way it becomes reality is you'll begin to get instincts of action steps you can take to bring the very sum into your life. And there's a very important step that a lot of people, when they read The Secret, didn't do. Action is very important. So if you got a strong nudge that you got to invest in this to make that, or you got to take this opportunity, or you got to partner up with this person, hear the nudge and take action. Because just by laying down in a bed and wishing and doing all of this, it's not going to fall from the sky. Maybe it is. If you find out how, let me know. Let's share the secret. But take the action steps. Strong instincts, follow them. You might get guidance in your dreams, so keep a journal next to your bed when you wake up. Write down the dreams. You can even ask your guides, can you please give me the answers in my dream and allow me to remember when I wake up? Sounds good? Who's going to do this for 7 days? All right. And those with the camera off, I assume that you said yes. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. And let's go on a beautiful journey. We're going to go into Akashic records to find out what amazing contracts you made in past lives, what poverty contracts you made in past lives, what contracts not to allow more abundance in your life you've made, so we can clear them. So get yourself comfortable. Allow yourself to relax. Begin by taking a deep breath into your belly. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it all out. Good job, good job, good job. I'm gonna do that one more time. Take the deepest inhale straight into your belly. Sip a little bit more, sip a little bit more, sip a little bit more. Open your mouth, let out all the thoughts, ideas, expectations, everything that you have to do today. Let it all out. Good job. Allow your breath to come to a normal pace. If you can breathe through your mouth, even better. And allow your body to go deeper and deeper into relaxation now. Imagine this golden healing light coming into your body with every inhale, filling up your throat, your chest, moving down to your belly, relaxing every muscle, every fiber, every cell. That's right. The wave of relaxation is moving down to your arms, all the way down to your fingertips. You begin to notice your arms becoming so limp, so lazy. Now, the golden healing light goes down to your legs, all the way down to your shins, your feet. Your arms and legs becoming heavier and heavier. You begin to notice your arms and legs sinking deeper and deeper into the chair or the bed. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Relax every muscle in your jaw. If there is any saliva, simply swallow it. That's right. You're doing just fine. Relax your forehead. Relax every little muscle in your eyes. You begin to it's becoming heavier and heavier. Your entire body goes deeper and deeper into relaxation now. Today's past. Tomorrow is 1,000 miles away. And you're here now. Feeling so deeply relaxed. So peaceful. If there are any sounds around, you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. As you listen to my voice, your body goes deeper and deeper, way down. You notice this tranquil, peaceful feeling all around your body. You feel this joy in your heart. You are perfect just the way you are. Begin to notice the energy within you and the energy around you. And I ask to place a golden crystal bubble around all of us to keep us safe and protected during this journey. Feel the energy of this bubble. Feel your vibration raising higher and higher. Notice how much light your body can hold. Notice the peace in every fiber, every muscle, every cell of your body. The assistance of your spirit guides, I ask to clear all the vibration frequencies from your aura and energy field, transmuting into love and light for all time frames and all dimensions without reversal. And I ask to fill in the void with your own authentic energy. And I ask Mother Earth to ground only your own energy in. That's right. Good job, good job, good job. Akashic Lords, please help us to lay our multidimensional heart open to divine love. As we lay down all resistance, we ask the Lords, Masters, and Teachers to align us with our Akashic record. Beings of light of our Akashic record, please show us the way to deepen into the truth of our soul. Please keep us safe and protected as we access the soul wisdom and information in the Akashic realm. Masters, Lords, and Teachers of the Akashic Records, please let us into our Akashic Library now. As you walk into your Akashic Library, you notice there are rows and rows and rows of books from your past lives. And there's a big table right in the middle with a book on it, right next to the Akashic Record Keeper. As you get closer, you notice that that is your money book. And every contract, vow, agreement that you made in relationship to money, it's in this book. As we ask the keeper of the Akashic Records for permission to open this book, go ahead and do it now. And notice what's in it. every page, you'll notice contracts, agreements, vows you made. To keep money from you. Maybe poverty agreements from past lives. Masters, lords, and teachers of the Akashic records, we ask permission to clear any vows, contracts, agreements, karma in relationship to money that we can clear today. So as you go through every page, notice what the contract is about. Notice if you had learned the lesson. Maybe you hurt other people for money before. Maybe you took lives and you signed a contract not to have money. Anything that you see in that book that is specific to you. If you choose to, go page by page. Notice what the contract, the vow, the agreement, the karma is about. Ask what is the lesson. The moment that you have the lesson, the contract can be cleared. There is a stamp right next to the book with the sign void on it. For every contract, once you learn the lesson, stamp void on that page and watch all the words disappear until the page is blank. And then go to the next one. I will give you a few minutes to clear all that is ready to be cleared today. If you come across a contract that you don't know what the lesson is, skip it. You can come back next time. It's a big book, so you can always come back and finish the rest in divine timing. Take a few minutes and go through them. Masters, lords, teachers of the Akashic records, I ask for your power to facilitate the clearing of vows, contracts, agreements, karma. They're blocking the financial abundance in this lifetime. Transmuting it to love and light for the highest good of all. Please allow this process to take place with ease and grace. And receive our gratitude for this clearing. If you get stuck on one page, allow yourself to skip it. Go to the next one. Notice the relief in your chest and your belly area of every contract that you declare void. You're doing so good. If you notice horrific things you've done in past lives, know that every single one of them has done it at some point. Who you choose to be in this lifetime is what matters. And the more you become the purest version of you, the more you help others, the more good karma you create that cancels out the bad karma. You have the choice to do that every day, with every smile, with every word of gratitude, every time you help somebody that is less fortunate. Every time you invest in your well-being. We came to an end of clearing contracts for today. You will come back to this meditation and clear more in the future. Now close the book and thank the Akashic record keeper for this gift. We want to thank dear beings of light for the unconditional love, the wisdom, the information, and the healing we have received today. And we ask to please fill us up with the highest and the best Akashic record information and the highest and best physical level energy and information we can now hold. Take it all in. Please help us to return fully into our complete human wholeness in all dimensions, times, and planes. Please help us integrate the information and healing received with ease and grace. Masters, lords, and keepers of the Akashic records, we ask that you close the Akashic records now and lock the door As you look at the door, make sure it's locked and closed for now. Thank you. Amen. 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 As you begin to come back into this realm, traveling at lightning speed through different dimensions, coming back to this planet, into your humanness. Notice the very sum that you ask for, the very amount of money that you want, that you choose to bring into your life. Notice it coming to you from every direction, flowing to you like a magnet. Maybe you see them in $100 bills, gold, silver. Some of it goes straight into your bank account. As you're traveling to the present moment, all of that money you chose to have now is coming into your life. And now you get to do all the fun activities and buy all the amazing things you chose to buy. You feel the vibration in its ecstasy, this abundance in every cell of your body. You're so joyful, so happy, so aligned. As you travel back, notice this euphoria in every cell of your body. Abundance of friendship, of love, of food, of trees, of sun, of rain, and anything you desire. Feels so good. I ask to send the spiritual mail to every person in your life, including pets, plants, and people you're about to meet, that your energy is shifted, just so they can recognize you. I ask to raise your self-love, self-worth, self-value to 100%. I ask to raise your financial abundance and prosperity level to 100%. I ask to raise your love index and joy level to 100%. I ask to raise your physical body's adaptability to the new vibration to 100%. As you slowly begin to come back into your body now, feeling your form, begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Notice what it's like to be in your body now, what has changed. Come back to the present now, feeling grounded, safe, and alert. Grounded, safe, and alert. Grounded, safe, and alert. Give yourself a big, 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 big stretch. The most humongous hug. Yes, it's so good to be you. So good to be me. My name is Veronica Parks. And it's been my absolute honor to guide you on this journey. Please remember that you can come back anytime when you feel called to clear more contracts. We've been around for hundreds of lifetimes. So it will take a little work. And anytime you clear, you make space for more abundance, more prosperity, more love into your life. Thank you for the heart, Craig. Wonderful. If your eyes are not open, this is a great time to open your eyes. If you want to turn your camera on, you can gaze at yourself. Meet the new, abundant, and prosperous version of you, ready to tackle the world, ready to listen to that gut feeling of every action step that you will take every single day to bring the very abundance, the very amount of money you choose to have in your bank account. If you're fully back, you're more than welcome to come on, ask any questions, or share. Oh, Alan is awake. That's good. Alan, your microphone is muted.
I would just say that I was out. It was a beautiful, beautiful journey, if I can put it in words like that. And it's as if I could see ahead of what you were speaking, and seeing all those pages, a lot of those pages in the book, they had the word release. And then I also noticed myself signing, like many of those pages in the book, signing release, 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 release. And then it was like a quarter of the whole book, or maybe half, I don't know. It was a lot of pages. And I thought, that's really interesting. There's a lot of things that I didn't know about. And a lot of those pages I didn't fully, I love that, Craig. A lot of those pages, I could see the lessons. A lot of them I didn't, but even if I didn't, I could feel that there was something already coming in. It's like, it wasn't like a tangible message saying this, this, and this, but I could just feel something was being revealed, and then everything was being released as that was happening. It was so beautiful, Veronica. Thank you so much. I want to go back and go through more pages.
Yes, I invite every single one of you to do that. And Alan, this is a big one for you, so I'm so glad that you could make it.
I think I was a little excited to be there, and I didn't just look at one book. I was like going through books, like Boyd. So I felt like I was ready to clear a lot. So it was really great. So thank you.
You're very welcome. I knew we were going to have some overachievers here.
Yeah, I definitely was going crazy with it. Thank you.
I'm the same way, so we have that in common.
Yeah.
What I came to is that I am not responsible for my mother's contracts. I don't have to atone for her non-fulfillment.
How about that? Oftentimes we love our family members so much that we feel that we need to carry their pain, and that is not our job.
Yeah, my stuff is ancestral too. So thank you, Liddy, for bringing that up.
Hi, thank you for bringing that up. I actually was just knocked out the entire time. Like I was there, but I wasn't. I was bleeding. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I don't remember. And as soon as she said, your family, you're resolved. And then it's my higher self that that's it. You actually just took on all the family obligations, and you've just absolved yourself of all of that now.
Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of times we feel that we fall asleep, but our higher self, our miraculous self just does the work.
You put me in trance more often than anybody else that I work with. So thank you, Veronica.
Veronica, is there any sense of like pacing yourself on this work? And there's some types of energy work. It's like, yeah, wait a few days before you do some more. Or any guidelines in that you'd like to share?
Yes, when it comes to removing contracts, and that's why even in today's session I said, pick only the ones that you know that you got the lesson and are ready to be released. Because I am like Anne, I'm like, let's just get it done with it. I'm gonna do a ton of them, I'm gonna do it all over again and just be done. There are a lot of lessons that we still need to learn. That's why we're here. That's why we came into this earth. We're here to evolve as a soul. So I would wait maybe another day or so before you do it again. And when you go in, don't attempt to clear everything at once, because you want those lessons. Maybe once a week you can come back and do it. And you'll get an instinct. You're like, you know what? I feel like something's coming up and I don't know what it is. And I don't feel like it's from this lifetime. Okay, let me go back to the meditation and do it again. So always listen to your body, but don't attempt to do everything at once. Because your physical body, every time you do one of these transformations, every cell in your body is changing, is altering even the level of your DNA. So you don't want to do too much that your physical body can't catch up. Because then you'll get symptoms of getting sick. You might feel lethargic. You might get some symptoms and you would think that you're sick, but your body simply wants you to slow down and rest because it can't catch up with your evolution. So, and I always, every time we do one of this session, I ask to raise your physical body's adaptability to your new vibration. But there's a part that you can do as well by pacing yourself. So, does that answer the question?
Perfectly, thank you. And I have to chuckle. Someone wasn't sure they were going to be able to be here today and was like, oh, could you just take notes for me? Thankfully, they were able to come. It's like, no, I don't think I could have done that. This was a be here or be square thing.
There you go, yes.
This one I will put a gold star beside and come back to. Thank you.
If you think the gratitude week has ended, it hasn't. I invite you to continue sharing what you're grateful for in our Facebook group every day, because you never know what surprise or gifts might come back to you. I'm just going to say that. And aside from that, I invite every single one of you to unmute yourself and let's finish this beautiful session with the words, I love you.
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 I
Love you more.
I love you.
I love you to the moon and back.
I love you. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. Love, love, love.
I love you. I love you.
Love you.